Bike race. Each of these riders are going to have to do 4 laps around this track. The scoring is 50 points for first, 25 for second, and 10 points for third. Guys, how do you feel about this race?
Kill! Kill! Kill!
Survive.
That's what we kill ourselves, right?
All right. Okay, for survival. Here we go.
Okay, Pam, 4 laps around the track, a standing start position. Lane 1, paper chases Wortham Krimmer. In the middle lane, Lawrence Hilton Jacobs, and the pressure's on here. The track has been the Roots' plan all day long. Lane 3, emergencies, Randy Mantooth getting ready. A handshake, and survival, Bruce, I think, might be the key word here in the first bicycle race on Star Games.
It's 1 mile. That's 4 laps. It's a long way. Pacing is going to be very important.
And they are underway. Randy Mantooth has the best start of the 3. All the riders have to stay in their own lane until they get to the first curve, and then they may come inside as long as they don't interfere with another rider. Obviously, this is going to be a tactical race, Bruce.
Well, Jacobs is going right out for it right now. He's not going to be afraid of it. He's going to take the lead. I think, honestly, drafting is going to be very important in this. Stay right behind the guy that's in front of you. Let him break the wind. Let him do all the work.
And that is Jacobs who's doing all the work. Behind him, then, it's Randy Mantooth and Wortham Krimmer. That's Krimmer in the lighter trunks. He's kind of on the inside right now. Krimmer, I would have to think, is saving ground and doing a pretty good job drafting on Mantooth. Now he's trying to get a little help coming around that turn, and he moves into second. Jacobs still in first place.
Jacobs went wide in that turn. It shows that he's just not that comfortable on the bike.
So it is Jacobs still in first place. Mantooth and Krimmer. Krimmer running now in the draft of Mantooth. Mantooth looks actually a little bit uneasy. Jacobs looking quite strong in first place.
He's looking very strong, but you notice they're trading off in the back on who's going to draft who.
Long way to go. This is a mile race, remember. That's Jacobs, and Jacobs seems to be breathing just a little bit heavy, and the other 2 are coming at him.
He's looking around. You can see him gritting his teeth a little bit. He's working. He knows he's in trouble.
That gap narrowing now, and there is Lawrence Hilton Jacobs, and he is doing the best he can to hang on, but he's looking like he's hanging on with some difficulty. Tries to get up off the bike. Here comes Krimmer now, coming up on his rear wheel. And Mantooth is there also.
I think what Jacobs is thinking, I'm only halfway through this race, and I'm already starting to get tired. He's starting to get a little bit scared. He thought he better back off on the pace a little bit. Not trying to give up the lead. He wants to stay in the lead. But Krimmer on the outside.
You can see his head down. Krimmer riding very easily right now. Mantooth seems to be straining just a little bit. Krimmer looks the strongest of the 3 right now. And there is Jacobs hitting Mantooth, putting him right over that little fence and on into the infield. And so we'll have to see. We may have to call a commissioner in for this one. Meantime, Krimmer now has a clear lead, maybe as much as 20 yards.
He's looking real strong. It was unfortunate. We had a good race going, but unfortunately, Mantooth didn't go down. That wasn't easy going over that curve.
And so Krimmer now comes toward the finish line. Jacobs in second place, but we'll have to see what happened in that bumping incident. It is Krimmer looking very strong. And Krimmer's got 1 lap to go.
You can tell he was saving a lot for the end of this race. He's looking real strong. We've got a great race for second place. Some very important points here.
If you could call it a race, they both seem to be tying up just a little bit. So this one seems to be, Bruce, pretty much a battle for second and third. Krimmer's going to win it, I think.
Well, Krimmer's got this, but I think Mantooth is probably in the better position. He was a little mentally disappointed when he went off the track, but I think he still has a lot left. We'll see how it ends up.
And so there is Krimmer, and he looks like he's going to win. There's Mantooth getting by Jacobs now. And Jacobs seems to be all tied up. Meanwhile, coming around the final turn with about 30 yards to go, it's Wortham Krimmer. Krimmer is going to win this easily. Stands up in the bike, and he is going to be the winner in a very easy victory. Ran a tactical race. Meantime, it's Mantooth, who looks as though he's going to be able to take second place from Jacobs. Jacobs trying to get everything he can out of that bike into third place, but it's going to be no better than that. And another woeful event for Roots. Mantooth finishes second, and there is Jacobs finishing third. Wortham Krimmer, a paper chase, wins it. 3:05 and change. Jacobs led for half the race, but that was all he could do for the Roots team. Let's take another look then at that incident and see exactly what happens.
Jacobs was in the middle. He saw Krimmer on the outside, so he moves back to the inside and just took his rear wheel and hit Randy Mantooth's front tire, which put him back. But look at Mantooth, gets back on the track.
What happened? What was this collision deal?
Well, I think Larry thought that only one of us was passing him. I was passing him on the inside, and Larry was making way for the number 3 bike. And he didn't see me. I was passing him on the left, and he just moved over. He said, "I'm sorry." And I said, "Well, that's the way it goes." And I jumped back over the curb.
I don't like an old man beat me. Quick.
and the bike's back wheel bent when I went over that thing. And so the rest of it was real painful. Trying to make a bent wheel come in second was real
But
bad.
you still did it.
Yeah.
Good work.
Thank you.
All right, so after 5 events, here are the scores. Paper Chase increasing its lead. Emergency It's a Living maintaining second. And Roots still looking forward to the running events. We'll be back. Back at the track.